Shalom, brothers and sisters. My name is B.Will. First, I'd like to give honor to the Most High, the Creator of heaven, earth, the Creator of the stars, moon, sun, the Creator of the light that goes in to the stars, moon, and sun, and everything else. First, I'd like to say I stand for the rainbow, the first covenant that was ever given, which goes back to be the first command ever given. You can read about this in Genesis chapter 9, verse 11. And the first command is Genesis chapter 1, verse 3. And let there be light. Today we want to find out what is the first command. And we want to find out if command can have an action, word, sound, power. So what is command? By the definition here, command, to order, bid, enjoin, direct, instruct, charge, mean to issue order, command and order, imply authority and usually some degree of formality and impersonalities. So a command is something that is said. Command. It's an order. An order is given by a word spoken. Even if I write out an order, the word still must be spoken for the order to be written. This is what a command is. We've already did the concordance, and it tells you the same thing, and it tells you commander or commandment as well. I think the numbers on that was 6680, Old Testament, Hebrew concordance. So we want to take off from there and see what else we have here to kind of see what is going on. Okay? Here we went into the book of Job. The book of Job, chapter 39, verse 27. It says, "Doth an eagle mount up at thy command, and make her nest on high?" Does an eagle mount up at thy command, at thy word spoken, and make her nest on high? I want you to notice that her in there, but that's a different subject. Maybe we'll get to it. And there's a reason why I picked specifically this book, chapter, and verse. Some may not understand. I understand very well. I take all things in consideration. But for one to understand, one must read to learn. If I read and I learn and the next man doesn't, then that is not my fault. That is his handicap, not mine. All right? So there's a reason why I picked this chapter, this verse, this book, Job. But the main issue on here today is command. What is command? All right? Somebody has to give an order. That is a command. That is word spoken, sound. Does sound have an action? I wonder. All right, because we know the first word spoken was, let there be light. Okay, I want to jump down. There was something else I want to look in. I'm going to go ahead and go there. We'll go to the book of John. If one don't mind, let's go here. We'll start with verse 4. We're going to do the book of the New Testament, the book of John, chapter 1. Verse 4. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehend it not. All right. Now, I don't want to go on. There's other things in there one can read, but that's onto them. All right. All right. I'm getting that John chapter 1, verse 4 and 5 to prove a point. All right. Light of man. Well, we need to go back. Light of man. We need to go back to Genesis to understand that. So let's run back up to Genesis. All right, let's go from Genesis. Since we're seeing 1, and let's go to 26. All right, let's go. We're in Genesis. Okay. And the Most High said, here it says, and God said, let us make man in our image and in our likeness, and let him have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. It says, let him, who? Man. First man. That's what it says. And here it says, and God created man in his image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. Okay, so let's go back up to John. Let's go back down to John. John, it says, lost it a second here. It says, there we go again. Here we go. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. We're talking about first command. Go back to Genesis. And let's go to, we already read that, let's go to 3. We're in Genesis 1 and 3. Now, Genesis 1 and 3. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. So is this light man? That's what it says in John. We're trying to talk about command, the first command. Let there be light. Because see, this command goes back to Genesis 9 and 11. The covenant that was given to Noah and his descendants, which refers to you and I. This image of the rainbow that was given to Noah would have been first light. That would have been first light. And God, excuse me, said, let us make light. I'm sorry about that, people. And God said, let us make man. I'm sorry about that. And I'm gonna have to put this on pause because I got a problem going here. I'm probably gonna start all over. It didn't take that long.